Morning, good morning. It is such a nice morning. It's not too hot. It's a bit cloudy. I've got about 2 acres sitting here. It's been ploughed, it's nice and flat. So I've got a feeling it could be what coil time. I'm going to run over it with the ultimate coil. It used to be an allotment, or allotments, years and years ago. And it's been turned back into farmland. Yeah, I've not done it before. I touched on one of the edges and it was full of junk, but I'm a bit more. That was when I first got my machine, and I've been using it just over a year now, so hopefully something will yield from this little bit of land. It's tiny, but I've got it could have an edge of an old footpath in it. I don't know what the boundary is to where the old footpath I did find. I'm hoping it just runs along the edge. That's where I'm going to start. Yep. Just got the usual gear, and I'll get back to you on the first decent signal. Well, we've had a couple of unknowns. Feeling that was part of a hinge. First coin. 10 minutes. I think I just caught it. Yeah, I did. It was a threepenny bit. George the 6th. Yeah, look at that. I just grazed it a little bit, but nothing that would devalue it if I was gonna. No, that's nice. Let's see if I can find a date. If not, I'll do the date later. Can't remember where the date is. I think it's around this side. Yeah, it'll be at the bottom there. But there, get it out in the sunshine. Cool, I'm happy. I like these. I do like these coins, I don't know why. It's got 7 at the end. Oh, let's have a quick go now, shall we? 37. 1937. Brilliant. That was right up in the stinging hours. So, yeah, make way around the edge and let's continue. Tiny little hole and a tiny little coin. Halfpenny. Not an old halfpenny. It's got a date on the back. Hit focus, there we go. Just make out the crown. And on the back we have Elizabeth, 1977. Don't find many of these actually. No, okay, that's alright, I'm kind of getting the age of this little bit. But you never know, Oh, that was a deep one. I forgot about these things being on the beach for the last couple of weeks. Oh, I suppose I had to get a musket ball, didn't I? It's a fair size one, though. It's a fair size. Yep, okay. Right, no more of these and tons more coins, that's what I want. I think it's some sort of modern key. Yeah, or a tap. It's a tap, isn't it? Yeah. It's a turny tap. Yeah, it's a bit quieter on this edge where the old boundary of this field is. A lot of junk on the other side where I found the 2 coins, but yeah, we are going to do this bit in the lovely, glorious sun, and it's baking. Interesting thing, if you can see it. I think someone's lost part of a bracelet. I think it's a bracelet. Looks to be one. It's got those little diddy links. I'm going to give it a quick wash, if I can. See what comes out. Don't really know. Could have been a bracelet. Could have been a watch strap maybe. Not sure on watch strap though. Bracelet. Some sort of decorative chain. I think it was coated in some sort of finish. I don't know what. Interesting. Not old though, not mega old, so no, still cool, still keep me interested. Now I've got a little military button here. So much rubbish. Still got the little whatever you want to call them on the back there. I won't try and move it because I'll probably break it. Yeah, there's a little crest on there. Just about make that out. That's alright, I've done the perimeter of the field. I'm just going to diagonal across the middle and see what comes up. I think we've got another military button. I can see the crown. I'm not seeing if this is focusing there. The sun is so bright, but there we go. Right, yeah, we've got the crown at the top. Let's break the back off, let's have a quick look. Yep. I'll give it a quick wash, it'd be a lot easier to see. That's a bit clearer. There's a C and a G at the bottom. It's lovely condition really, it's just been pushed in a bit, but the back's just missing its thing. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to find that in amongst all the junk in this field. Bits of aluminium, bits of can, bits of tube. Ah, cool, that stuck out nicely. That was a nice little sound, and look at this nice little button. And I get a lot of buttons, but these seem to be a lot better. It's got a deer in the middle. Not too far from that military one just now. I can't tell if anything's focusing at the moment because of the sun. But yeah, that's cool. Still got the shank in the back. Tiny little thing. We have our first coin. Not first coin, but first old coin. The last two were relatively new, but it's just there. It's just come out that under that clump. I don't know if I'm going to get anything off it, but let's have a goosey gander, shall we? I think it's drying out a bit quick. I'm going to quickly chuck some water on that before it gets too crusty. 1 second. Shame, I think it was a halfpenny. Too far gone. Some of the writing did show up a little bit round the edge just there when it was wet, but no, battered, useless. Never mind. Shows there could be more. That's got some age to it. I just cleaned it. It wasn't very deep, but I found bits and pieces similar to this before. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this. I don't know what it would have been. I don't think it was ever flat. I think that's the shape of it. Intriguing object. I don't know if it's got any decoration around it. I'm not going to clean it out here. Yeah, cool. Lots of little things popping up. Surface find, pretty much. Didn't even need to dig that. It's been sitting in the sun. There we go. Look, surface find. I didn't even need to do that. It was already probably sitting up there. That's been cooked a bit. I'm going to go with penny. I'll give it a quick wash and then I shall move on. I thought it was going to be a modern one. It is, because of just the colour of it going coppery. It's 1967. It's been bashed right on the date there. St Elizabeth II. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm still happy. 1967. 1 penny. That took some finding. That wasn't straightforward. I don't know why. But we do have a coin, I think. Stuck in the mud still. Let's just pop it off. Ooh. Maybe that isn't a coin. Oh no, I've got a feeling it's got a little shanky bit in the middle. Ooh, it's still got some paint on it. Let me pour some water on it, see what pops out. Well, it would appear here that my Kodak camera's just gone flat, but as you can see, I'll put it back on my leg. Look at that button. It's got some real defined, still got the paint on it. It's got florally leaves, loads of pattern. Wow. It's really nice. That's as much as I'm going to clean. It's got greens and yellows and the little white bits for the flowers. The back I'm not going to look into too much. It's been a day of buttons today, but cool buttons. Quite happy. You see, There's stuff like this everywhere. This is why it's taken me so long to get anything. Oh, my finds bag is getting so heavy. Still. Dear, it's getting depressing. Right, I haven't got very long left. Well, there's my hole, and this is what popped out. It's cufflink. And there's a. Yep, I can just about see it on the screen. A maple leaf on the end there. Look at that. It's a lovely little thing, really. No idea on age. I don't know what the white stuff is supposed to be on there, if anything. I like that. It's a weird little thing popping up over here. It's all near the military badge, military button. It's another old military button there. I think there's a tail of something. I'm not sure if it's a lion or... Yeah. There's quite a few here. Maybe they camped or marched through this section. I did speak to a local and he said they did march and camp out somewhere in this area. So you never know. Cool. I'm just on my way home now, so anything I find there is a bonus. Well, there we go, that's the good stuff. I've got to film it on my phone because my camera's, don't know what's happened to that. I'm not sure if it's battery or more serious, but it don't work. Yeah, halfpenny. Elizabeth, 1 penny. The 3pence, 3 bit, and there's the halfpenny. That's that really lovely button with the enamelling still on it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. I just found that one as well. That's a lot older, that one. Yeah, they're the military buttons. That's the bracelet. I'm going with bracelet on that. I'm not sure what this stuff's made out of. Not sure. That was just one of the weird objects that I dug up this morning. Musket ball. And the really nice cufflink that actually moves. That's pretty, I like that. It's just something different rather than the same old. Now this is what I have to put up with. That's a lot of junk there. That is from pipe fittings, eyelets, there's the key, tons of bits of can, molten lead, padlocks, bits of alloy. So you got to dig it, because a lot of it's brass, copper, that's copper. Yeah, you don't know what you're digging, and there's so much junk there. There was an interesting piece. I was looking at it, wondering what it could be. There's buttons in here and everything. There was a load of buttons come up, tiny little eyelets. Dear me, it's been hard. It's interesting. It's a weird little field, or corner of a field. There's just a big bit of copper. Oh, there's a spoon handle. I think that's what leather work. That holds 2 bits of leather together. It's yeah, one of them days. But I'm gonna go, and I've got to go and see someone. There it is. Not sure. I think that could be shrapnel actually. It's got some peculiar marks in it. I've got another permission to go to. My lovely young boy. For Father's Day, he's got me permission. It's only a couple of acres, tiny little field next to a house. Possibly some grass out the back, but who knows what that will lead to. I'm going to go and poke my head around and introduce myself. So hopefully there'll be a video from there next week. Right, see you all soon.